Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're going to talk about onychophagy, or most known as nail biting. Yeah, that common habit that many people have, and sometimes you see a whole family that actually has this habit. So today we're going to talk about the emotions behind onychophagy, which are not just stress related. Yes, but no, it's a bit deeper than that. So we're gonna go into those emotions today. So first of all, let's talk about the nails. So the nails are our protection. That is the function of the nail, is just to protect. But also, like I like to explain it, there are our claws. Yeah, just like for cats or for a lion is. Those claws, they are good for attack. And that is what our nails are. Our nails are our protection. They are our way of defending ourselves. This is our weapon, the way that we can just attack somebody. So when somebody has the habit of biting the nails, it's because they are afraid of attacking, of hurting somebody. And why is that? Because it's a problem there in the territory. And I'm going to talk about in a minute, but what do I mean by territory? Territory is everything that we know as ours. My house, my car, my kids, my husband, my wife, my cat, my dog, everything that I believe is mine, my body. That's mine. That's all my territory. So that's why it's our territory. So in the nail biting, it's also stuff related with territory. And we're going to go into that in a minute. So going back to that, our nails are our weapons. So when we bite them, is because we eating our emotions, we eating our thoughts, and we eating everything that we feel. And we eating them because we are afraid of the consequences of expressing our emotions, our thoughts, our true thoughts. Because let's pause for a minute. I had a lot of people say to me, well, I actually know somebody that bites his nails and he is very outspoken, brutally as outspoken sometimes. He actually hurts people sometimes the way he talks, but he bites his nails. Because that person is not actually saying truly what he feels, what he truly thinks. Those deep thoughts and those deep emotions and feelings that are inside him, because he comes from a family probably where that was not allowed, where emotions were not counted. So that person needs to bite his nails. So people that do that is because they actually never been able to express completely what they think, what they feel. They may be brutal in the way they talk, they may say a lot of stuff, but not truly what it's inside them. That they just showing you what they want you to see. So when we talk about the nails, which by the way is not just on the hands, I have seen it on the feet. You guys know by now, and if you have seen my videos, I was a chiropodist, podologist, or whatever you want to call it before, and I had seen that in feet also. Yes, you do have to be very flexible, but also it's not just biting, it was also pulling the nails until they bleed. And when we see blood in your hands or in your feet, it's because there's a lot of anger also inside, and normally to do with family relationships related around us. They are really not allowing us to have our territory, because that's what it is. That's what's all about. That this is my territory and I'm not able to express what I actually feel. And normally in that house, or when we grow up, because kids do this a lot, it was a very authoritarian person in the family. It could be a father, most of the time is the father, but also could be the mother. That was the one that was authoritarian and didn't allow us to express ourselves. Expressing yourself was not actually something you could do in your house, probably. And actually, this comes from generations, like I said before, because probably the mother does that, the nail biting, but sometimes it's not just specifically that they will bite their nails, but yes, that they have these emotions, that they can express themselves, but they don't bite their nails, but they just can't express themselves. And like I actually said before in another videos, everything that gives life, we repeat that because that was good. Everything that creates something good, life, we repeat that. But when it's something that cause death, we try to avoid that. And with death, I mean not specifically somebody die, but actually a separation could be that, or something that you felt like, oh gosh, this feels like I'm dying inside. I feel completely death inside. So that's why I call death. So going back to this, so everything that causes death, we try to avoid that. So let's say maybe it was there a grandpa that actually said everything that he thought, everything that he was feeling. He was outspoken truly from his heart of what he was actually truly feeling. And because of that, he had a bad outcome. Maybe they kill him, or maybe he lost his house because he did that, or maybe he lost his wife, or he lost a child. Maybe the child said, no, I'm leaving. So we tend not to repeat that. So if you say what you really feel, this is what has gonna happen to you. And we are not conscious of that because you say, well, I haven't even met that grandfather. I know that story, that happened in my family, you may say, but I never met my grandfather. It doesn't matter. We carry that in our DNA. Just like some people will say, oh, it's hereditary, the diseases. Oh yeah, your great-great-grandfather had diabetes and that's why you have diabetes. Also, it just runs in the family, right? Well, first of all, the diseases are not hereditary. Well, you know what I just meant. They're not hereditary, but what it is hereditary is the way the emotions, our beliefs. So in this case, it may have seen that somebody just was truly saying what he felt, whatever, and that went bad for them. So from that, many generations after him didn't express their true feelings because by doing that, something could come bad for them. So if you have an authoritarian father in your house and you biting your nails because you can't express yourself because maybe that father or mother doesn't allow you to express yourself, and that's what we do, the nail biting. So what I suggest in this case always is to work on you guys, investigate, do a session and work on that, invest in yourself. So I hope this video has helped you and I see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.